He was from Macedon. He's a Macedonian. Greece was not just one whole united country. Greece was made up of separate city-states that made up the entirety of Greece. All of you remember this. Daniel chapter 2, the importance of the statue. We know the head of gold is Babylon. Chest and the arms of silver is Medo-Persia. The belly and thighs of bronze is Greece. The legs of iron is Imperial Rome. The feet in the iron clay, Ecclesiastical Rome, from 538 onwards. And then you have the stone representing the second coming of Christ. We know the breakdown again, the leopard with many spots. 4 representing his generals, 4 representing the directions. The spread of ancient Hellenism began in earnest with Alexander the Great's conquest, beginning from 334 to 323 BC, a time when Greek culture, language, and influence spread across the Middle East, Egypt, and Asia, blending with local traditions after his death and continuing through successor kingdoms. So, with that being said, this map was a little bit minimized from the prior one, and these are the 4 directions. To the south, you have Ptolemy in Egypt. To the east, you have Seleucus. Those are the 2 most important ones of his generals that came after Alexander that are very important and pivotal in our history. Seleucus the First Nicator was born in 358 BC and died in 281 BC. This particular one is the one mentioned inside the book of Maccabees that are our enemies and that were persecuting us. Seleucus the First Nicator in the prior picture that we saw gained the biggest proportion of all 4 generals. You have Ptolemy the First Soter, born in 367 BC, died in 283 BC. Ptolemy the First, he took Egypt. If I remember correctly, Josephus had actually recorded that before he went down to Egypt, he came to the Jews on the Sabbath day, and of course, we didn't fight at the time. We didn't make the decree to. He massacred, killed, and enslaved and took away a lot of the Jews to Egypt. Alexandria was the booming, if you will, educational, intellectual capital of the world during this time that Ptolemy and his descendants were reigning in Egypt as well. And particularly, it is Ptolemy II Philadelphus, which is where Philadelphia comes from, brotherly love, is the one that had the 70 scholars come down to Egypt and translate the Torah at the time into Greek.